What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and obviously guys, if you can't tell, I just woke up, but all those crazy Superman reactions are here, and I wanted to make a final video before seeing Superman, talking about the reactions and giving you guys my final thoughts before entering this movie tonight. I'm going to one of the early access Amazon Prime screenings, and I'm very excited. I could almost hardly sleep. I genuinely haven't really felt that kind of way about a movie in a very, very long time. I can't remember the last time I felt that way about a movie, but I am very excited to see it tonight. I want to talk about some of the reactions, what people are overall saying, talking about some of the concerns people have and some of the cons, but mainly a lot of the pros that a lot of people have been having because the reviews have been great. So with all that being said, if you're new to the channel, I'm Nerd Media. I talk about movies, TV shows, and comic books all the time on this channel. Today and tomorrow and probably for the rest of this week, we're going to be talking about Superman because it's finally time. It's finally here. The summer of Superman is just arriving now. It's finally time to see this movie, and I'm very excited. So with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on Superman if you've already seen it, and just what your excitement is if you haven't seen it. So with all that being said, let's dive right into the video. But yeah, I stayed up until midnight last night just so I could see the early reactions for what people are saying about Superman. And guys, I think about all the reactions I've seen are basically praising this movie for being a phenomenal start to the DCU, a great Superman, the best Superman movie, some really action-packed moments, the most relatable Superman, and overall, I feel like we're hearing a lot of great things that we wish that we were going to hear back when the first trailer dropped and we all started to get that obvious concern and speculation about what people are actually going to be thinking about this movie. And sure, there's some negative reviews in there hidden throughout, but when you just look at the overall general audience and all the people that you have probably seen reviews for by now, all of them are loving it. Like, there is way more. The ratio of positive to negative reviews is probably 90 to 10%. And it's crazy because I don't think we've gotten like a huge, overwhelming positive review drop like this for a comic book movie in quite a while. Maybe since like Spider-Man No Way Home or Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Because genuinely, it's very exciting. Obviously, I watched Soups' review. I watched everybody else's review. I mean, he's the first one you gotta go to for this movie. And I'm glad that I did because he did a great review, so go check that out. But honestly, all these reviews are great. It gets me excited. I'm very anxious about seeing this movie tonight. I can't wait. I'm going to post my review tomorrow for you guys, and I'm obviously going to be marking it as watched on Letterboxd. So my review is going to be out tonight. It's going to be on Letterboxd. Then my YouTube review is going to be out tomorrow. So, you know, obviously stay tuned for all of that, but I wanted to get into some of my final thoughts before the Superman movie after talking about all the reviews and reactions. Yeah, I mean, my final thoughts before going into this movie, you guys know this is my most anticipated movie of the year. I have been looking forward to this movie for quite a while, and my excitement has only grown more and more as we've gotten more news, more trailers, and just an overall better idea of what this movie is going to be. And just like everybody else's hype has either been building or declining, but I think majority of people's hype who haven't seen the movie yet has always just consistently been building up. And honestly, like I've been saying for a while, and like everybody has actually been saying in their reviews, this is a movie that I feel like the world is going to need right now, and I feel like it's a movie that a lot of people will need and as an individual, and I feel like we're finally going to be able to experience that. And I've heard that actually this movie has a lot of comparisons to Spider-Man 2 with Sam Raimi, because that movie, Tobey's Spider-Man Peter gets beaten down so much, and I've heard from the reviews that that's the same thing that happens with Superman, so that gets me very excited as well. But honestly, I don't know, this has been a very fun journey and just of the anticipation and build up to this film, because this is probably the most important comic book movie that we have ever gotten in terms of how much weight is on it. Because if this movie fails and nobody actually likes it when the general audience sees it, the DCU is done. But I think that it's going to be the exact opposite, because I've heard that this sets up the DCU in an amazing way, everything, and I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to see it. It is almost time, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for all of it. So follow me on Letterboxd, because I will be posting I will be writing out my review for the movie tonight after I see the film in about 10 hours, I think. and I'll probably read off of that review tomorrow on YouTube. So subscribe and like the video and comment down below your anticipation for Superman, because guys, it has been quite a journey, and it hasn't been a journey like Spider-Man No Way Home or Deadpool and Wolverine or anything like that. It's been more of a calming, relaxing journey just because of how much hope and faith I've had in this movie to actually be good. So now that it actually is turning out to be pretty good, I think is what we can gather, I'm very happy and I'm very excited for this movie. I genuinely am so excited. So with all that being said, guys, if you stuck around the video this long, thank you so much. Sincerely, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And with all that being said, this is my final video before my Superman review, so subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on Superman if you have seen it or haven't. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.